Yes, that's what we're gonna talk about. It's the topic today is regarding mental health, and then we can talk about mental health with kids. When the last time you checked on your kid? When the last time you asked your kid, "Are you all right?" When the last time you asked your kid about their mental health? And I'm thinking about this topic, thinking about student athletes, right? And I'm thinking about a lot of kids. My son in this situation. I know a lot of kids around the state. We all know about the transfer portal, so I'm not dwelling on that. But what I am talking about is when they're not getting the results at the end that they thought they should get, like whatever sport it was, if they played a sport, whether it was basketball, football, whatever. And they've been putting in so much work, and then they go into their junior years and their senior years, and then they look around and then they see some of their peers start to receive college offers or get certain looks, and then they ask themselves, why not me? You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes a heavy burden. And I'm gonna say we have to protect our kids mental with these sports, like you train a person say, man, he worked his tail off. Now he don't want to play all of a sudden. But when you seen him play, he enjoyed it, he loved it. But he didn't get the looks that he thought he should. And now he here and he may have to go a JUCO route or a prep route or whatever, just a different route. He or she mentally, that could be mentally draining. Think of it as a parent. It mentally drains us as parents knowing that our kids may not get the results that we thought they should, or they're not getting the rewards that we thought they should. So how do you think a 16-year-old, 17-year-old is mentally dealing with it? So we got to stop. I don't know. I can't. I say we need to focus more on the mental part of the game. The same way we mentally tell them to get up and take a million shots. The same way we mentally tell them you got to be mentally tough. Waking up at 6 in the morning or working 3 times a day. We have to be mentally tough with ourselves and understanding ourselves and understanding how we move and then understanding that when we get these pitfalls, we still have to maneuver through them. So that's a little bit on the student athlete, and then just the regular student, the regular kid, the regular child. You know, we see the signs. We can't keep ignoring the signs with our kids with this mental health. We have to address these signs. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't know your child. You know what I'm saying? But like, say, I'll take my child, my 11-year-old. It's finna be 12 later on this year, and a drastic change happened in his behavior. So, and as far as in school and everything. So instead of attacking my child, because I know to me it's out of character. All of a sudden now he's going through certain things. He's getting in trouble more in school, and I'm saying, what is going on with my son? Why is he getting in more trouble? And instead of whooping his butt and cursing him, no, I'm trying to attack this mental. What's going on mentally? Why are you feeling you need to do these things? Why are you feeling you need to be involved in these things? So now I'm sitting him down and I'm trying to get what's going on with him mentally. I want to know what's happening with him. So I'm asking him. So I'm starting to say, okay, what is it? And he's starting to move around, get different friends. Whether I agree with the friends or not, which I don't, and I'm big on, I'm helping you pick your friends because you don't know how, but it's friends and the people, what he think is cool. I always tell my kids, the cool dude is the fool dude, because if you cool, you just naturally cool. You don't have to try to be cool. But it's his friends, the style, the dressing. I feel like I do a pretty good job. His mother do a pretty good job with keeping them fly and keeping them laced. But you're gonna have those times, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, okay, what's going on? I can't afford $1,000 pair of shoes, but guess what I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna look out for you and I'm gonna get you some shoes. They ain't gonna be 1,000, but you gotta do your part and take care of them. But that's just my son. But let's just go back to we have to attack this mental health problem with our kids. We have to be talking to them because I hear it so much. I'm working on my peace. I'm working on my mental. When you working on your mental and your peace, yeah, it's a trickle down, but we got to make sure we checking on their mental and their peace. Kids are mean. You know how many kids go to school and get bullied, get talked about, and they don't come home and tell. Just think when you were a kid, you know what I mean? And they just go through it. I have my stepson, so he's not the same ethnicity as me, and we used to rock all the time. He came over all the time. You know what I'm saying? I had him since he was 11 months. Around he's 9 now. Last year, a kid he went to school and he kept starting to hear, it, and I knew it would come. That's not your real daddy. Them not your real brothers. And what do you think it did to him? It affected him mentally. So again, all I'm saying is we gotta stay on point with our kids and their mental health. Every day we gotta be asking that question: how are you doing? What are you doing? Are you okay? We gotta stay pushing that narrative. Whether it's student athletes, we gotta stay on these student athletes because again, kids get ready to go to college, and now they're saying, I don't want to go play basketball anymore. They just want to give up on something they've been working for their whole lives. And the reason why they don't want to play right now is because the adversity, because the hardship, because I've been doing what you asked me to do every day. And you said, you do this, you're going to go D1. You're going to get these scholarships. And now those scholarships not there. So they're ready to quit. And guess what we do? We nurture them, we pacify them, we let them quit. Right? Instead of now, this is where that mental come in at. Mentally preparing them to be tougher, mentally preparing them for them pitfalls, mentally telling them, hey, it's okay. You may not got there this way, but it's another way. And then showing them examples. Communicate with our kids. Peace and love, man.